Hi, good evening. Welcome back to the Drummond channel after a little holiday break. Today's January 2nd. It's late here in Hawaii, so pretty late on the East Coast. And this is a quick video I want to give folks that are using some of maybe the introductory level of the software or the silver version of the software that don't have access to the long-term charts. And I've got a couple of yearly charts with some yearly numbers on there that you can put on your charts, and they'll be there all year. So we're going to take a look at crude oil, the ES, silver, and the 10-year Treasury note. So let's get started. All right, to get everybody oriented, this is over here on the left is the data box that you see in TradeStation, similar in NinjaTrader, and of course same in multi-charts. And I have it set up so it lists all the different Drummond lines that correspond to the points over here on the bar that's forming as of yesterday. So you can get a quick reference of what those numbers are for the year. What we see here on the yearly chart are a number of things, and I don't think this 5.9 up here for the year is going to come into play. And if it does, it's going to be an exciting year to say the least. So for the yearly basis, we're kind of keeping things in this area, and what we have are a couple of 6.1s that we're working into yearly congestion at this point because prices are going down below the PL dot, and it would be congestion if prices close at the end of the year down below the PL dot. A long way away, so let's not get too worried about it. But we're going to see there is an area of support initially right here, 71.44. That's called a 5.1 up, and it's broken on the first day of trading this year. Now whether it's going to vibrate around that or not, we'll see. There's another area of support down here. It's kind of hard to see. It's buried under the number 24, and that is a buy 5.3 up. So there's the first couple levels of support or resistance now, and then the 6.1s down here. So these are the things to keep an eye on for the year. And also you can see that there's an envelope bottom down there at the bottom, or at the 6.1 up, and that's way down there, what, at 47.77. All right, next up is the yearly chart of the 10-year note, and had a monster move 2 years ago, last year a couple days ago. See, it got way down here and closed way up off of its low, so that may have been an exhaust, and we're starting to get close to moving inside the envelope over here. And the Drummond lines that come into play are, well, you can see the 5.1 up right here, and there's the 5.2 up right there, and then one more is the 5.9 down. So those are the only lines that are coming over for this year. And taking a look at this has this, hold on, let me clean this up. Really what we're looking at is possibly a PL dot refresh underway. So there's that area between the live PL dot and the static PL dot. So we may see prices get up towards this envelope. There's the envelope, there's the live PL dot, so that's the area of resistance, and then all the way up in here where the static PL dot is. So there's a big range here in terms of the Drummond lines. Yeah, there's some support, but it's way down here. So probably looking at a refresh up into this area first, and then maybe we will see a push down. That information will come again from quarterly, monthly, weekly charts. Okay, now moving on to the S&P E-mini, and we can see some indications of congestion building, and that's what these 6.1s are pulling into view here. The 6.1s are our indication that the market is starting to enter congestion and perhaps going to oscillate between those values. What we see over here, that's a 5.1 up, so there's the area of support there, and then also here is a 5.3 up, and you can see those numbers over here, 5.3, 5.1. So the S&P looks like it's setting up for some action that's going to be defined pretty much in this area. And once it gets up to the, or I should say, if it gets out to those outer ranges, to those 6.1s or to the envelope top or the envelope bottom, we'll take a look at that or you can keep an eye on that for an area of a reversal. But right now, that the S&P is moved inside the envelope. The 6 ones have pulled into view. So it could be that this monster long-term trend up has come to an end, or is very, very nearly at an end. All right, and lastly, we're finishing up with silver, and you can see that there is some 6 ones in range on the yearly chart on silver. The big thing here for me anyway, in my long-term forecast, that this market was going to break out to the upside. Now we've closed last year decisively underneath the Peel dot, and so I think there's more weakness coming in silver, and we're probably going to see, the prices get down into this 6-1, this 5-3 area, and if it does hold there, we may see this market, as I was anticipating, breaking out to the upside. But I think that forecast is getting less likely by the day. But again, we got a lot of lower time periods to look at in the coming updates. But right now for the year, silver looks like it's going to be pushing a little bit lower down towards 22. And we'll see what happens in that area. If it doesn't hold there, then next stop is the yearly envelope bottom around $20. Okay, that wraps it up for tonight. Again, this was I guess just a quick video to give you these long-term chart numbers for the yearly charts. And if you're using the introductory level, you're using the silver level, you can put those on your charts in a trend line, or I'm sorry, not a trend line, but on a horizontal line, label them and leave them there. And then if the market does get into that area, you have that information, and you can see how it's responding to that higher time period, Drummond line, or yearly Peel dot, yearly live Peel dot. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope your new year is off to a great start, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.